What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Pro Football Show. I'm your host, Juice, and today we will be talking about the AFC playoff picture and what we think is going to happen this year. Who's going to make it to Vegas this year, play for the Super Bowl. So this is how. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. This is how I first see it playing out. This is our pre-training camp, obviously, so a lot of things happen. Throughout training camp that could obviously change what's going to happen here, but I think that I like my list, and I think it'll be pretty accurate come playoff time. So like I said, let's just jump into it. Coming in one is the obvious Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to get the 1 seed. They're going to get the bye. They've been into 5 straight AFC Championship games, so until dethroned, that's who I got going to the AFC Championship game at the 1 seed. I really like Andy Reid's probably one of the greatest coaches in NFL history. So when you have that and Patrick Mahomes paired together, it's hard to beat. So, yep, I see them going on a run again this year. I mean, they still got him, Travis Kelce. They don't have many weapons, but again, Patrick Mahomes makes a lot of those weapons. So, yeah, I foresee them getting the 1 seed. And then the defense had a lot of rookies on it, so I don't see them slowing down. I see them getting better on the defensive side of the ball. So, yep, they're definitely going to be in the playoffs, obviously. They win the division. They get the 1 seed, I think. And then if you watch my divisional rounds, this is my big swing of the year. I got the Ravens winning the 2 seed. I think they do beat out the Bengals in the division. It was a close race last year. I don't know. For some reason, I really, really like the Ravens. I think that Lamar Jackson's happy and paid. He's finally got some weapons around him. I mean, these are probably going to be the best weapons he's had in his entire career, and he won an MVP. So I'm excited to see this offense go with OBJ and Flowers, So, and they got Nelson Aguilar. He's a decent wide receiver. So, I mean, I see this. If OBJ and all the boys stay healthy, this team's going to go on a run here. So don't be surprised if we see them winning the division. I know I still love the Bengals, don't get me wrong. But I just think that this is the Ravens' year to win the division. Yep. And then coming in third, I have the Miami Dolphins. I like the Miami Dolphins as well this year. I think they do. It's all dependent on Tua, obviously. If he can stay on the field. If he stays on the field, they win this division. They got so many weapons. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. And if they get Dalvin Cook, I mean, good night, this offense. I mean, it's already pretty scary and pretty much a track team out there. So if they get Dalvin Cook to run in that backfield, good luck stopping that offense. I like what they did on defense, their new defensive coordinator. And Jalen Ramsey, they brought him in to stir up with Xavier Howard. They're going to be on a lockdown duo. So I just really like the Miami Dolphins, and I see them doing some damage this year, and I think they're going to win the division. It's a tough division, though, so I mean, there's 3 teams that could easily win this division. So, but I got the Dolphins win the division this year. Like I said, I just like what they do. I like Mike McDaniels. I think he's a great head coach, great offensive mind. Run schemes are insane. So, and I think they have the best running game in this division, probably. Well, them and the Jets are pretty close. But if they get Dalvin Cook, for sure have the best running game in this division. So I think that's going to carry them a long way, and I'm excited to see that happen. I'm excited to watch this offense go, and I think they're going to do a lot of damage. But again, if Tua doesn't stay healthy, this team's not making the playoffs. They'll look just like they did last year. They squeezed in the playoffs last year, but barely, and they had their quarterback play was just not good. So it'd be nice to see Tua back. I hope he's healthy and he can play out this whole year and stay healthy, because that team will be fun to watch with him at quarterback. And then coming in fourth, I mean, it's obvious, Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they win this division with ease. I don't see much competition for them, and they added Calvin Ridley to that already good offense. So I'll be excited to see how that offense operates this year. But yeah, so I have them in fourth. I think, they could go higher, but I don't see them missing the playoffs by any means, because I just don't think that division is it's as good as all these other divisions, so they're definitely going to get in. And then in the wild card spot, the first one, I have the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, just because I don't have them winning the division doesn't mean I don't think they're a playoff contender or a Super Bowl contender. They're most definitely a Super Bowl contender. They could easily this is a team that can go on the road and win. We saw it last year. They went to Buffalo and won, and dang near won in Arrowhead. So if they don't get home field playoff game, I think they'll be fine. So yeah, I think the Bengals come in second in their division. They'll get the highest wild card seed, and they'll do some damage. I'm not saying they won't. I just really like the Ravens, and I just think they're going to win the division this year. But yeah, definitely look for the Bengals to do some damage in the playoffs. I mean, they always do. And then in the second spot, I have the Jets, the New York Jets. You know, I love Aaron Rodgers. Can't leave them out of the playoffs when they went out and got one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. I think he still has it. I think he's got a lot left in the tank here to give this team. I mean, they got Garrett Wilson, Lazard. They got guys on this team that can go and ball out for him too. So, yeah, I'm excited to see the Jets. I think they make the playoffs. They got Breece Hall in the backfield. Hopefully he's back and healthy. Even if they do go out and get Dalvin Cook, him and Breece Hall in the backfield will be a nasty duo. And when that happens, they may be out. I think they'll actually win the division if they go out and get him. But we'll see what happens. You know, a lot of stuff happens leading up to training camp, during training camp. So, but right now, yeah, see them coming in second. This division's tough. So, in the third final spot, I have the Bills. So, another team from this division. I know it's going to be a dogfight in this division for them for any of these teams to win it. You know, they're going to be beating the crap out of each other all year. But these three teams are too good to leave out of the playoffs, I think. It's going to be a tight race, but I could not leave the Bills out of this because they got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. So that's a lethal, probably that's definitely a top 5 duo of quarterback wide receiver in the league. So they'll definitely have a chance. The Dolphins and Jets have a better run game than them, so that's why I think that'll carry those two teams deeper into the season than the Bills. So, but we'll see. I mean, the Bills have dominated this division the last couple of years. So, but I just like the Dolphins and Jets too. So, I think this is one of those years where another 3 teams from a division gets in. We saw it in the NFC last year. Obviously, the AFC is a lot deeper, so it's going to be harder for them to do. But I see them pulling it off. And then these next 3 teams are teams that I have on the bubble here. Teams that I think could most definitely make the playoffs here is the Chargers. I like what they did. I think that 27 comeback left a sour taste in my mouth. So that's kind of wait and see for them to see how the season plays out. And then I have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Great organization. They're always Mike Tomlin always has them in a winning scenario. So I definitely see them being able to. They could have the possibility of sneaking in the playoffs here. It's all depending on how Kenny Pickett. We saw him get better and better and better last year. I think he gets better this year. But yeah, it's all dependent on him and how he plays. And this division's tough, so it's going to be. This AFC is crazy. So there's a lot of teams I think can make this. But yeah, I got them on the edge here with the possibility of sneaking in. And then the third and final team I have on the edge is the Cleveland Browns. You know, I like the Browns. They have a lot of weapons on offense. They got Nick Chubb, top 5 running back. They have weapons all over the place. Amari Cooper and all those guys on offense. So it's all, again, a quarterback play here. It's all about quarterback play. And if Deshaun Watson can play like he used to play and can get over that hump, the bad season he had last year, if he can get over that, the Browns definitely could sneak into the playoffs here. That offense will definitely go. Their defense is pretty solid, so I think the Browns have a chance too. Guys, that'll be that's it for my AFC playoff picture. Make sure you guys like and comment down below who your dark horse team is, who you see getting into the playoffs, who you think your surprise pick might be, and then make sure you guys subscribe, and we'll keep putting football content out here. We're getting slowly but surely getting closer and closer to football season. I think we're 69 days away, so we'll try to get you guys through this long off season. We're almost at training camp, less than half a month away probably, or about a month actually. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.